wondering what happened to yesterday's stream. I had internet outages yesterday, and one of them happened when I was trying to stream. I haven't noticed any issues so far today, but then I haven't been on the computer I've only been on it for about the last 45 minutes. So we'll see. If I should be abruptly disconnected like I was yesterday, unless I can get the stream back really quickly, I will be calling the stream for the day. I'm hoping whatever the issue was is solved, but I figured I'd just tell you that, just in case it happens again. And hello to the Blazing Tiger and Andrew, one on YouTube and one on Mixer. Welcome to the stream. Oh, good to know, Andrew. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, so yesterday in the stream I had played about 10 minutes worth. I have rolled that back, so we are back at the point we were, that we left off on Wednesday, when we had some internet issues towards the end of the stream. So, just to reorientate everybody, she was in the Aurora, still in the Aurora, exploring it, trying to find her way to the drive room to fix the drives and hopefully not let it explode again. And as we last left her, she was eyeballing the captain's cabin because she knows there's some information in there that apparently has been sent to the Aurora. I think since it's crashed, I can't remember for sure exactly. But that's where we're at. Alright, let's get back into it. Right, there is a keypad, so even if we could get past all this electrical asshattery. See if I can put the fire out. There. No, out. Okay. Yeah, that, I'm gonna get electrocuted if I try to go through there. That's... yeah. This one we need a key code for, which we haven't really found. And I have been in here. So I guess we're going to go to this side and see if we get any forward or there. Okay, that one is high enough. I think I can get inside, but we'll be cautious. Out. Thank you. Okay. There's so much going on in the... well, all the fire everywhere. Even putting it out in the corridors is not going to help too much.
Integrating new PDA data.
Altera Alms pamphlet. Charity is an archaic concept which the realism of today's Alterans has rendered obsolete. We understand that we are each responsible for ourselves, but the best way to get the most for ourselves is to work together with Altera. The implication of this reasoning is clear. If someone is in need, they must find a way to be needed. Okay. Altera Alms is a training academy for those that need to be needed. We're not a charity because we don't ask for handouts. We prefer to think of ourselves as a philanthropic beneficence facilitation service promoting synergy between employer and workforce. Ah, that's a big lot of nothing. AA operates on a lottery system. By investing any number of credits, you'll be entered into our prize draw. Larger investments yield the higher chances of winning. Your credits will go towards training unskilled colonists in vital tasks such as maintenance and interpersonal skills. The colonists receive this training voluntarily and free of charge on condition of a minimum contract with one of our investors on completion of their training. Yeah, I know the first time I read that particular blurb, I thought that it sounded sketchy. I still do. Come, be an indentured servant for an undetermined amount of time. Okay. take that. Now, something that I'm not sure of. I don't know how heavy.
Seek fluid intake.
Yes, yes. I will. Okay. So, if I drink that...
Vital signs stabilizing.
Ah. I was afraid that it would become too heavy once it had something in it. But it was worth checking. Yeah, let's make sure we're well fed and everything. I keep trying not to think of the people who I know were here not so long ago. Some of whom I, well, knew to speak to. It's just not... It doesn't feel right going through their things, but they're all dead. They don't need it anymore.
Integrating new PDA data.
Relationship, contract, legal recording.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours.
How much further can we do that?
To 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
Alrighty then. Not the nicest person ever. Alright, speaking of prawn suits, we need another piece. Need to scan at least one more piece. Well, when we're going out, I will try to remember to scour that bay to see if there's anything else we can scan in there. A prawn suit would be rather nice. Not that I've been in one before, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I don't think we're getting into that cabin. We'll try, but unless we can cut it with the laser cutter. And the laser cutter's nice, but I don't know if it's... Ah, and this is now defunct. Okay, let's try the laser cutter. Can I get through the door over... No, I can't. Okay. Alright, then let's try the... Nothing I can... Nothing it figures I can grab, so no. So we can't get into cabin 5. Oh, I do want that water, though. Oh, the sounds of the water. Yeah. An Altera manual of some description. And... Okay, nothing in there. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything in here. At least nothing that is useful at the moment. Well, something of a dead end. can't go that way because even though there's things I'd like to get into, it's not going to help us. Alright, one last peek in here. Oh. Well, I'll take that. Don't know how I missed that the first time, but... actually, I do know. I'm a little distracted. Just... seeing everything this way... I mean, while I have not been in these particular corridors, it all looks the same, the ship and the crew quarters. So it's almost like walking down the crew quarter area where I had my room, which is probably underwater at the moment. Right, so you can't get in there either. You're locked. Can hope, but no luck. Okay. I guess that means we're retracing our steps for now. Possibly we'll find the answer we need somewhere else on how to get into... well, the captain's cabin, I can only think that we might find something on the bridge, possibly? But I don't know. Okay. Since we're back here in the prawn bay. Ouch. Good going, Ryley. Yes, twist your ankle. That's very helpful. Okay. Yeah, I think I scanned everything around here that we could in the prawn bay. Don't see anything else. Okay. Alright. Now, did we go through here? I don't believe so. No. Okay. I'm kind of wondering if there might be a prawn suit fragment down there to check. To scan. Okay, let's be careful of the electricity. Don't really want to get any closer to the electricity. Okay, no, I'm not seeing any prawn suit fragments down here. Okay, that's enough. I don't know why. I don't really want to go down here. I just have a bad feeling. The light more. Okay, so there's a door we can possibly get through. And I'm hearing a new voice in my head. Don't know if you're a merfolk or a spirit, but hello. I want to call you Kay. Welcome to my brain.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, let's go back up here to read this. Or listen to it. Air is a good thing. Sweet offer. From Huggins to Wilson. You're telling me you've been on this rig more than a year and you never took a ride on the outside? Well, now you've only gone and gotten yourself a friend with the keys to a giant frickin' robot suit. We've plain got nothing to do till we get Starside to work on the gate. You want to taste the stars, you've only got to say, my spare prawn suit's got your name on it. You don't know what power feels like till you crushed an asteroid with your bare, heavily mechanically augmented hands. Want to play catch with a passing meteor? Come by cabin number 1, codes 1869. We've got the code. Guess we will go back and have a look at that. Alright, I have to take a brief break here. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. And Kasagon, hello! Welcome to the stream on YouTube. As Andrew has already informed you, this is a serious roleplay stream. And I have no idea what you're saying, what stopped in the game, but if it looks stopped to you, then maybe try refreshing the screen, because it looks okay on my side. In any case, I will be back in about 5 minutes. I'm going to hopefully give you cats to watch. Until I get back. So let me just do that. Hopefully it works. And some music. And I'll be back in a little bit. In theory, some music. Hello? Hey there, everyone. I'm back. And Alex on YouTube, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Alright. Let's resume. 1869. Actually, let's go up this way. Canteen. Here we are. Let's see. 1869.
Integrating new PDA data.
What? Responsible Autonomous Relationships. Forward by Jenny Eckhart. All the good things in life are commodities. We trade love just as we buy and sell stock. We engage in human relationships when there's a fair exchange of value. Support, motivation, affection. Nothing good is ever free. If every physical good in the Federation came from a single supplier, it would constitute a dangerous monopoly. Personal relationships are the same. It's important for people to get what they need from multiple sources. If a person finds a better source of the goods they require, they are not wronging their original supplier by changing their purchasing arrangements. If one member of a relationship should feel threatened or jealous, they must look at their own business model and ask whether it's performing competitively. There's always room for improvement. Yeah. Thanks. I've never been interested in a business relationship, which, you know, was actually a personal relationship, except it wasn't. I was never into all that. Is there anything in here? No. Just wanted to be by myself. Well, Huggins, you're not going to need that anymore. Is there anything else? Just want to make sure that I haven't... Oh! Well,
Blueprint acquired.
That's right, we scanned one before. So, I have 2 blueprints now for beds, so I guess that's a good thing. I can lay down and sleep properly for the first time since I crashed here. This isn't the way that I hope to do that, though. I feel like a ghoul picking through everybody's remains. Did I ever look through here? Did I ever... We couldn't get into here, that's why. I don't know if it's because it has no power, or... It's too thick. I guess maybe I can only get into damage stores? I don't know. It has enough power, so that's not the issue. Alright, so we still need to get into the captain's cabin. So I'm pretty sure there's information that's been sent there that potentially can help us. Potentially. All right. Back here. Must have dropped his PDA. Assume it's a him. It could be a she. They dropped their PDA when they fled. Okay, so we've got some fire there, which I don't know if we can put out given that it's... Oh, it's right on the edge of the water. Yes, we can probably put that out if I'm careful. But so we have this door that we can possibly cut our way through. We've got another PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, I am going to read that, but I want to get out of this area to where there's air first. Once I finished this. I don't think there's anything else here. But if one of my listeners in my brain, I was to say fellow listeners, but I guess technically I'm listening to myself in my brain, but if you see anything that I can scan or I miss, please let me know, because you may be looking at things that I'm not looking at. Okay, so let's read that. Aurora Auxiliary Mission Orders. Mission, search and rescue. Target. Didn't we see this already? Maybe this is more detailed than what we read. Last known position, vicinity of planet, the one we're on, Aradni Arm. Contact, Mongolian emissary Yoshi Kasar, Aurora passengers' quarters. Well, that explains that passenger. Okay. Funny Bun, hello, welcome to the stream on Mixer. Mission brief. A Mongolian vessel, the Degasi, disappeared almost a decade ago. I knew it was... I thought it was longer ago than that, but to be honest. Maybe the sea winds are causing the metal to corrode with the salt in the air? The stuff looked older than 10 years, but if this says 10 years, it must have been 10 years. Carrying with it a high-ranking Mongolian chief. Corporate insurance has purchased passage aboard the Aurora for emissary Kasar, and your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Degasi crew members without compromising the primary mission. Confirming the fate of the crew will aid Altera's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian councils. Well, if I ever get back, I can tell them what I found out. Mission details. Aurora is due to perform a slingshot maneuver around this planet, a Category 3 ocean planet, approximately 13 months post-launch. This will bring the ship within range of the Degasi's last known position. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in the Aurora's cargo package for this mission. That explains... Okay, so those blueprints we've been finding that first I didn't question where they were came from, and then I thought, hey, they must be coming from the Degasi outposts, so they must have developed them. No, they are actually from the Aurora. Even though normally we don't carry such things, this time we did because we had a secondary mission which I knew nothing about. Degasi crew manifesto has been distributed to senior employees in a separate message. Ah. Yes, well... we did see something about that. They were talking about Bart. Bart being... he's only 19. The high-ranking member. So, I wonder how long he was able to live before he died from the disease. It seems different with different people because... the one person that we found the life pod of that Was it the medical officer? Yes. Danby. He said that he was ill with this disease, but that was much quicker. Well, quicker than me. So possibly quicker than other people, so affects different people differently. Okay, so we can get a little air here. Can I put you out? Come on. No, it's just gonna keep flaring back up again. Alright. I can't... Well, that was a waste of, that. Okay. Let's get through here. And... oh, there we go. Okay. Let's get a little bit of air again. And I'm just gonna have a little bit to drink. And a little bit to eat. Keep my strength up. Can I... yeah, I'll hold off on the water for the moment. Come on, cool off. Is it cool enough? Let's do... whew! Okay, we're through. Oh. Are you burnt? You're burnt out. Well, I have a few batteries to use. Wow, we might have to go back just to empty our pockets. Prawn Bay and the locker room, which is where we just were. Minimal amount of lighting here. Emergency.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
Well, if my theory is correct, it's because it was hit by that alien space gun. Or one just like it. Seamoth Bay. Okay, this is a part of the ship I never had any business or authority to be in. I would have questioned things if I'd seen something marked Seamoth Bay, since, you know, we're a spaceship. And you wouldn't tend to think of that sort of thing. Quick, get that before it falls apart. At least it's all making more sense. Okay, Funny Bun, there's no way that you could possibly know that because we just got into the ship ourselves. I'm going to ignore that particular comment, but please, if you are role-playing one of the creatures, one of the merfolk, I'm going to reword what you said there to something that I would not have paused to tell you. You were giving me too much information. If you are role-playing as a merfolk, well, she's calling them merfolk, then if you said something that you don't know what a leech is, like in terms of her thing, but I'll use leech as a descriptive term instead of a name of creature. If you said something like, now you may not have seen her see these before, but you could have said something like there's creatures that bite and like to draw your blood, that like to go hide in nooks and crannies. There might be some in this ship, you should be careful. But the way you stated it is that they are in here for sure, and that is a spoiler because I, the player, didn't know that, and Ryley hasn't run into any here, so please don't do the spoilers. Basically, err on the side of caution. If you're not certain something's a spoiler, don't say it. Just in case you were pondering that one before you posted it. But like I said, I'm not going to respond to it in character because Ryley has not found any of those in here yet. All right. Ooh. I wonder if we can get up there. Do we want to get up there? I'm actually surprised we haven't run into any more crabs. I mean, they were small enough to fit in. But maybe this area has just been all... Well, we did go through a sealed door. So possibly. That's why they're not in here. But then we're not seeing any bodies either. So, maybe? Because that's the only explanation for no bodies, is sea creatures have been eating them. Alright, can we get up here? I don't think so. Alright. Although, to be honest, I'm not sure how they were planning on landing the Altera so that a Seamoth Bay would actually be useful, unless it's just a place to store them and it's not like my Seamoth Bay. So that's probably it. Okay, so we can fix this. And then we've got... What's down this way? The drive room.
The drive core shielding sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
Well, I've never worked on the drive for this kind of ship, but I have worked in the drive crew before. But that was on a different ship, an older ship, so I guess we'll find out if it actually stands me in good stead. And Funny Bun, I understand that it's easy to stray into the realm of spoilers by mistake. I understand that. Just try to be careful in the future. And that's part of the reason that I have those guidelines that I ask people to read before they start role-playing, because part of that is to help you avoid spoilers. You thought a little poem would add suspense. Oh, I didn't read that as a poem. But, no, I understand your motivation for putting it in chat, and that you weren't trying to spoil. I understand that. Just be careful. You know, when you write something out, think about it before you send it to make sure it's not a spoiler. And it'll become second nature. When I started role-playing, all those many years ago, I had to learn so much myself, so if you make a mistake, as long as you try to avoid it in the future, I'm not upset with people making mistakes. So when they do something deliberately to be an asset, that's when I get ticked off. But I know in this case that is not the case. Okay. So that's it. This... Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little turned around. You get used to things looking a certain way, and then when they change, it's easy to get confused. Okay, so I would really like to get up there. I wonder if there's any way that I can pile boxes so I can climb up? It's worth a try. I don't think it'll work, but mostly because this kind of shoots things. Yeah. I suppose it might be possible with a lot of patience. I don't know if I have that much patience. Unless I absolutely need to do it. Okay, so let's... No, there's no way I can get it. I can't get them to stand on each other. Unless I put them over here. Let's try this side. Okay, can I stand on that? Sort of. You think I can get up there, do you? Well, let's see. Well, if the corner cooperates, that maybe I can. Oh, crap. Tom! Hey here, Tom. Not sure what you mean by a vote of confidence. Can I can lift you. Can I get you upright? Sort of. Well... Well, at least we're a little closer. Okay. Are you? Oh, you're out of power. Fortunately, I have a lot of batteries, some of which actually have power in them. Alright, what if I piled them here? Okay, let's put you back over this way. Whoa! That moved everything. I don't think I can turn you upright. Can you stay there? Right there? Okay. No, that's not gonna work. The only time tips are allowed, Funny Bun, is if Ryley directly asks for them. And since you've already told me that she can get up there, which I let go because that was technically a spoiler. She's getting close to the time when she might ask for suggestions, but please couch them as suggestions, not as this is how you do it, but more as, well, what if you try this? Okay? Alright. No, that's... I need to be able to pile them, and a corner seems to be the only way to do that. Well, merfolk, if you... or spirits, if anybody has any suggestions about how to get up here... That's not what I wanted. I'm asking for your suggestions. Have I missed a lever somewhere? That's always possible. Like maybe there's a way to do this without piling boxes. Is there a lever? Control panel? I kind of assumed the control panel was up there, which is why I didn't look down here. But I don't see a control panel either. Unless maybe I need to clear this area. And maybe it'll come down on its own. Maybe it's not coming down because it senses things here. That could be it, I suppose. And it's possible I can get to there through the other corridor as well. So if just removing all this doesn't cause it to wake up, then we'll go and try to get the drive room sorted. Alright, everything... Oh, actually this has got to be moved now. Come on. Come on. Over here, bud. Let's go. You're kind of in the road there. And because we're using up so many power sources here, I'm a little worried that we're going to run out. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Back this way. Over here, please. Alright. That is cleared, and it's not moving. And there's nothing I can push down here. What about over here? No. Okay. I will have to think about it. Yeah, I can understand Tom not messing with the O2 that much. Yeah, if it was underwater, it'd be easy for me to swim up there, but it's not. There's no core energy going to where I am, so You're having trouble seeing? Alright. Well, let's see what we can do about the drive. At least if we can fix that, that will be a start. That is really why we came in here in the first place, because I had no expectation of finding anybody alive, as much as I would have hoped. Okay, we're good. 25% left here. Okay. Let's get this fire out. Don't think we're going to be able to touch the fire out there, but we can get this fire out. Yes, yes, I know. Oh. Just fire up and you're toast now. Alright, at least that's out for the moment. Okay. Let's have a look.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
Ah. I will keep that in mind,
Vital
PD.
signs stabilizing.
Thank you. Let's eat our last peeper. No signal.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, that's nice, but that's... Alright. So we've got fire over there too. Let's take care of that fire. Then we'll have a look over here. We might need possibly power cells to get this thing sort of kick-started. Turn it off, I don't know. Just gotta get things under control. I don't see any fire. Alright, hopefully that is it. Okay. Well, let's look across here first. Okay, we did have a place where we could make a repair, and I can't remember if that was outside the drive room or not. Can't I get past here? Yes. Okay. Well, at least the fire's all out. Where was that repair the panel? Was it in... Oh, it was in here. Was it... Was that what I needed to fix? I totally forgot about the panel when I was over here. No, we came in this way. Where was this panel? Okay, am I hallucinating now? I swear, there was a panel that looked like I could repair it. And I didn't repair it. Saying that I wanted to do other things first. Here, this is it. This is it. And... fixed. Okay, so that... Okay, so this is... Really? Did they retrofit this ship to be seaworthy? Because that's kind of what this big open thing is telling me. Is it's designed to open underwater because I can't... The sea moths, they're not space-worthy. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. But what do I know? Okay. Something useful. Ah! I hear you guys chatting with each other. You've been asleep?
New PDA data.
Have you, funny? VR Suite Log. Loading program. Desert Island Drama. Size 3 players. Spawning players on beach. Okay. Player 3 has been shot twice in the head while sleeping. Player 2 wins. And then player 2 died from cold and starvation. Lovely. Not what I expected to find in here. Well, I didn't really need that. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here for me to have a look at. I don't suppose there's any way I could open you. That would be a nice way to come and go, but apparently not. I need a diet. I'm very big in fish. Yeah, well that's more from necessity than choice. Lots of peepers. Yes. Alright, I think that's all we can do in here. We did find what looked like an upgrade for the sea moth. I guess we'll find out. Ah, how do we get up there, though? Okay. Well, that wasn't going to take us where I thought we would be. Or hoped, rather. Okay, so we're going to go down here. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Exo, hello! Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Well, Tom, I would love to snack on things other than peepers, and I know I seem to remember you mentioning something about just eating peepers, but the thing is, peepers give me the most nutrition, and well, I do eat the other fish from time to time, but working on varying my diet. I do have some nutrient bars now from here. Alright, let's see if repairing these will help us out.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay! Good! We got bloodsuckers in here. Fantastic. Well, at least I didn't panic like the first time that happened. Alrighty. Not happy. Not happy about this turn of events at all. I would like some air. And I'm gonna go up here and... Dang it. Oh, you were talking to Funny Bun? Okay, Andrew, it's sometimes a little hard for me to tell who's talking to who, so... Sorry if I interrupted. Go ahead. Peepers are so good if I chewed on their eye. I have, but I've cooked them first. I don't really want the thought of them being like gum raw. No, that's okay. I dried and cooked. They're okay. I have so many things in my pockets. That's not quite what I meant to do. I meant to drink it, not drop it. Okay. Well. Ooh. Interesting. We're gonna try to repair the breaches in here, and we might have to go back and empty our pockets, I'm not sure, but I think we can get the dry breaches done here. I think probably I should bandage up my wounds. That might be a good idea. Oh, just gonna pause for a minute to hear to stretch. Yes, Exodemon, it has been a while. Sorry. I really needed to stretch there, and she is not... Yawning in character would not be appropriate for what she's currently doing. You saw my streams? Oh, for this RP series? The VODs, is what you're saying? Sorry, I'm taking a little longer break than I originally planned because my neck... I got a muscle that's been so tight in my neck for the past 4 days. I've had constant headaches. And it's a little better today, but I just wanted to rub it a bit. Because sitting in the chair does tend to tighten it up a bit. Okay. I think I'm functional again. Oh, why am I yawning so much? I got enough sleep. Alrighty. Let's get back to Ryley and her bloodsucker problems. Alright, I guess I'll have to keep my knife handy. Ah, and I see you. Okay, I see them. There's a lot of them. I think we need to deal... Crap. Deal with you bastards first. Okay, I think these ones are dead. Okay. There is a bunch of them, though, because I did see some in the distance. Okay, so what I need to do is swim to a new area and then look for jerks. And then look for things that need repairing. Okay, so this one... It said there was still 10 breach... There's one, okay. Okay, I don't see any ass-hattery. That's not what I wanted. There we are.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay. There we go. Ghostly Horseman. Sorry I do not remember your name, but hello, welcome to the stream. This is Subnautica, and it is a serious roleplay stream. Let me put some information in chat for you. If you would like to roleplay, then please read the link to the RP rules that I've just put into chat. If you do not want to chat, you can just put OSC in front of your comments. Do you have to go, EXO? Well, it was nice to see you. Hope to see you again sometime soon. Do you take care? Oh, you guys are asking, we call ourselves human beings. If you wanted a more, scientific name, Homo sapiens sapiens. And some people call us Earthlings. Usually as a jest, because our planet that we come from is called Earth, but... I know I saw some more. There's another breach. Not unless they all swam over to me. Maybe we're good now. Maybe. Come on. Let's get the right spot. There we are. Right there.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay. I think we might be okay. In regards to the bloodsuckers. Humans, a buoyant word. I never thought of it like that, but... I'm sure... That's a very nice way of describing it. Okay.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
There's another one. Come on.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay. The others might be above the water line.
Oxygen.
That's quite true, Tom. I should remember that. I guess I forget sometimes, you know, that it's a human failing to kind of fall into the trap of assuming the others that we talk to are like ourselves, I think. So I'm sorry if I've been assuming you understood things that make sense to me, but if they don't to you, then you'll be sure and tell me, because I will try to explain for you. Yes, human. That's right, funny. And I don't know about you guys, but we have two sexes, male and female. I don't know if you have the same thing with your people or not. Alright, let's get up and see if the remainder of the breaches are above the water line. Hopefully not too far above, because I don't have a ladder handy. Yes, there's one right here.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
So they're probably on the other side. You think the sparking is a good place to start? Yeah. Well, we got some of the sparking. Unfortunately, the fire that's above, there's not much I can do, but once it's properly shut down, then it shouldn't leak again. It's just, well, at least not in the immediate future. The salt water over time might damage the containment, but unless we can get the room drained, I don't know what else I'm going to be able to do in the short term. You guys have eggs. Oh, well, that makes sense. On my world, fish laid eggs as well. Humans don't do that. We keep our growing young inside our body. The females do until it's time to birth them. And while we can have multiple births, usually it's just one. Twins and triplets are not that common. But speaking of twins, my father is actually a twin. An identical twin, actually. Although, I never really saw much of my uncle. I'm not seeing another place to repair here. Am I just missing it? No. Okay, so we still got a few places to repair. But you're right, the sparking, that's what you meant, the sparking underwater. You were right, and I misunderstood.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
A live birth. Oh, how do I explain this? Humans have eggs, but instead of going outside our body, they stay inside in what is called a womb. So think of it as an egg shell that is inside our body, but it's not hard. And the young grow there and then emerge from us in a very painful process, but a natural one. I've never been through it myself, but with all the modern advances of drugs and things, it usually is not painful. Just
containment breach repaired.
Tedious.
Detected.
Takes many hours to birth a baby. Although some people are really lucky and it happens really quickly, but there we go. Gotta get the right angle.
Containment breach repaired.
One left.
Further breaches detected.
And as you said before, look for sparks. the radiation levels are decreasing.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Alright, hopefully that will make the radiation decrease outside as well. And you merfolk will be able to return, well, to what's left of your village. But at least the radiation isn't here, or won't be here soon. It'll take a little bit for it to dissipate, but there is no new radiation being added to the environment. I still wouldn't recommend rebuilding your village near here, but at least you can come back and retrieve supplies and whatnot that you may have had to leave. Well, let's do a test. Let's take off my radiation suit and see if the radiation has dropped enough for me to be okay. I'm not sure if you're more sensitive to radiation than I am, but at least that will give you an idea. I left it behind, didn't I? I needed the room. Okay, so I'm not gonna... Well, I guess I could still take it off. Still radiation. Dang it. Okay, so it is going to take a little bit for the radiation to go. There's still too much in the environment. Some hunting runs. Well, given that there probably will be still things for creatures to eat here, I suspect your hunting might still be good for a while. But yeah, I'm not sure when the radiation will be gone, but at least there's no new being put out and it will dissipate. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but it will eventually dissipate. Okay, well, we're done here. Was there any other ways out of here that we can now look into? Otherwise, I think we're... Except for the places that I've had trouble getting into, I think we're done in Aurora. I need to figure out if we can get into them. And I say them because I'm remembering the one near the front. I never even thought of trying to stack boxes. But we can try that there. Might work better than over here. No, there is no other exits from the drive room. I didn't expect there to be, but like I said before, this is a different design than the drive that I last worked on. It's... yeah. Don't really want to talk about why I don't work on drives anymore, but... there is a very good reason. Right. Well. A lot of smoke up there still. There's no way for me to get up there and put that fire out. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can do to repair the ship. I mean, I'm one person. And I'm on the wrong side of the room. Dang it. Out of curiosity, if I do a running jump... Hooah! Okay. That works a little better. So... maybe if I pile boxes up... I can't really take a running jump from boxes. Unfortunately. Actually, I didn't check down here for doors. I don't see any. No. Okay. Alright. If anyone has any suggestions, Any bright ideas about how I might get up here? I'm willing to hear them, because you guys are thinking of it from a different perspective. Okay, so they're over here now. That's great. There's another one. Anyway, I was saying from your perspective, you think of things differently, so if you have any suggestions. You love peepers, do you? Poor fishies, they were trying to eat my face. That's a new voice. Hello, welcome to my brain, and I will happily murder the little biter blood-sucking fish, because they would happily do the same to me. Survival of the fittest, and I would rather not die to that. Okay, that's a good thought, Funny Bun. I'm going to give you an example of how you could say that in character. If you said, can you squeeze up beside that ramp? Because you're rather skinny. You know, something like that would work too. So you don't have to put it in OC. You just... When you state something, you try to state it as a possibility rather than this is how you do it. Instead, you say, you could try this. Well... Let's see if I can get... I almost fit here. Wait a minute. How'd I do that? Okay, it's really... Yes, fine. I'm in the water. I'll seek fluid intake in a moment. I didn't think I could fit up here. That's... Okay, well, now I'm embarrassed about all the boxes that I tried stacking.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. No, I didn't teleport. I just squeezed through here. It's very tight. Okay. That's why I thought I could fit, you know, because of the tanks and everything. But I was wrong. Just checking the boxes. Okay, so we've got some more fire to deal with. And we've got another PDA. That squeeze looked uncomfortable. It was! All I can say is that for once in my life I'm actually rather glad I tend towards the flat-chested side of the female spectrum. Because if I wasn't, that would have been a lot more painful. And I suspect you have no idea what I'm talking about. Sexual characteristics that are different between male and female. One of those would have made it very difficult for me to fit through there if I had been as fully figured as some of my fellow crew members were, since, well, they're not alive anymore. I need this. Okay, so let's get this fire out. This is our last one. Unless we find some more on the walls. That's something like what you had to do to fit into that cave where the little ones were trapped. Oh! So, well, I guess we all have our bumpy bits that make squeezing into smaller places uncomfortable and or impossible. Just different bumpy bits, I suspect. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to try to put the ones up here first. Since we are low. Thinking this... I can't. Okay. Ha! Crap, almost. I think I hit the wrong thing. There we go. No, 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 don't go too far. Okay. Ha! Ha! Oh, oh, crap. Out, up, up. No, jeez. Frick. Ha! Dang it. Alright. We're gonna have to worry about that fire after there. I can't get up there. We'll do this one first. And we have 29% fuel. That's not enough to put out that fire up there. But at least we can look around down here now. Opposite genders. Well, gender's another term. It doesn't exactly mean... I use the word sex because that's a biological definition. But gender is used a little bit differently. Because you could be born... biologically as a male, but not be a male. Because your brain developed differently. Oh, more food. We might need that. Okay, so let's look at this PDA. And that's the one I dropped, isn't it? Probably, but we'll pick it up anyway. To make sure. Every so often, your body automatically starts producing an egg that you later on lay. Ah. Well, that happens with humans, females as well, but it stays inside their body. And we tend to
new PDA data.
Only have one at a time. What is this? Okay, so I don't really need to know about the profile of how the world works. Because I live in it. Get what you deserve. Oh, I really hope the aliens are going to get what they deserve for murdering all these people. Directly or indirectly. Most transgovs can trace the roots back to Earth. Altera, literally meaning by Earth, is the only one brazen enough to take its name. Oh, so this was possibly written by someone who was not a fan of Altera. Maybe it is worth looking at. One of the largest suppliers of spacefaring technologies, official supplier of the TSF, consistently ranked among the galaxy's best employers. Began life as a defense manufacturer in the mid-22nd century. Get what you deserve. During the expansion, Altera supplied arms to all sides, acquiring and housing a vast colonist workforce, making the transition from manufacturer to corporate state. Altera's threat to seize trade was one of the turning points in the conflict, bringing about the end of hostilities and the signing of the Charter. Free enterprise within Altera's space is encouraged, but competition is tight. and all goods exported off-world must be Altera branded. Profitable businesses are bought out by the state, owners ascending to the board of directors. Well-known Altera technologies, like the Cyclops submersible, originated with such private enterprises. Despite superficial similarities to national governments, the corporation's lawyers have always maintained that it has no legal obligation to its employees, but voluntarily elects to take on the roles usually served by a democratically elected government. This claim has not yet been tested in Federation courts. Yeah. Somehow thinking of Altera as, you know, Big Daddy that looks after you. No. No, they don't really. They charge you for everything. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, they charge you for everything. I don't know if you remember that message that I got when we were looking for salt and finding along the cliff edge not so long ago. And they said something about me owing them 3 million credits from the supplies that I've been using to stay alive. I mean, come on! What is that? Being a jerk, that's what that is. The only reason I'm working for Altera is not because I love them. It's because it got me the frick away from my family. Yeah, we're doing good on water. Okay, let's have some more water. So yeah. They like to make you think that they're all benevolent and nice, and no, they're not. They're jerks like most people are. Oh, so you produce eggs in batches. Actually, that kind of makes sense because that's what animals do, and I don't know about fish. I'm more familiar with mammals, but birds and such. Oh, come on. Would do that. Would have a series of eggs that they'd lay, and then they'd stop and hatch those ones. Okay. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get up here. There's no... Or, I could walk. Walking is always an option. Ryley. Sorry, I know I'm kind of retracing my steps, but I really don't want... I really don't want to have to come back here if I don't need to. Later on. It's not a happy place anymore. Not that it was ever fantastically happy, but, It's a little bit less so now that so many people I know are dead, and I keep seeing places that are very similar to places that I've spent a lot of time in, and keeps making me think of people. Alright, unless I miss my... Come on. Are you too big? Oh, you might be pinned down. Okay, yeah, we're out. Don't suppose there's any fire extinguishers on the wall in here. I'm thinking... I don't know if there's anything there that we really need to care about. But I would like to check. But I can't do it while there's all that fire there. No, okay, let's be careful. No, they're all pinned. Okay, I think we're okay. If we're back in here, we will try putting that fire out if it hasn't gone out on its own, but I really don't think there's anything back there. A little hard to see through the fire, but I think. Okay. Oh, well, Tom? Does that mean that you were going for now? It was nice to have you with me again. Feed the little ones and...
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Okay. I think we're getting up into the really damaged section of the ship. Ah, you're cleaning, so you might lose contact. Gotcha. Well, you have a good day. I'll try not to get crushed by falling debris. Funny. No, your name is Som. Alright, Som. You're a stalker. You must be hopefully you're not directly related to the stalkers that I've been meeting, because they have not been very friendly. Okay, so we are not able to remotely download the data, which is a pain, which means we have to get to the black box and connect to download it. Alright, this is a little... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, this makes me very, nervous.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, let's read this. Or listen to it.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert. I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Well, we've heard Yu's voice before. Stalkers are very territorial. Yes, I kind of gathered that. You're very interested in me. Okay, well, I have no way to tell you from the others, so... Unfortunately, if I see you, I'll probably go the other way. And my inventory is so full. Okay, we've got to drop something. Well, those are all defunct. Can't refill them. So we've got administration. And we've got a lot more fire. We need more fire things. I would like to put out the fire. And yeah, we're not going to get in here without being able to put out the fire. Alright, I think I'm going to have to head back to the ship. Resupply. And come back. I will check this bit here. Another battery. Just in case there's something here that we can do. No. We're so close. There's something in there. Not running through the fire, though. No, there isn't. There's none. Okay. Just hope I can remember how to get back here again. Okay. All right. How did we get in here again? Oh, from down there. That's right. Oh. Funny, I'm gonna make a small tweak to your character background that you're talking about there. Rather than say that you're directly related to the stalkers you've been seeing, say that they're your wild cousins and they don't think as well as you do, or something like that, to indicate that you're related to a stalker, but you're a different species that's more intelligent. Even though you look pretty much the same. Like you've just said, where it's just the teeth markings that are different. Because that will help explain why she hasn't seen any of your people, or you, specifically. Okay, well, at least I can fit up here. Ah, Tom, welcome back. You got the little ones sorted out? Oh, that's good. Now I just need to remember how we got here. So that's the drive room. We came through this way. Okay. Through the prawn bay. Well, if the only way I can tell you apart there, Som, between you and your fellow stalkers is teeth markings, well, I probably won't get close enough to tell. Okay, so how do I... Right, okay, I remember where we are now. So we have to go through the locker room. I'm trying to remember because we're going to come back. And I don't want to waste time getting to where I need to be. Right, we have to be over here. And let's not go directly by the sparking. How did we get out of here? Over here? Yes. Was it here? Yes. The fire room. See this? There was some data through the door that we couldn't get through yet, but we need more fire suppression to do it. Oh, jeez, I hope I remember how to get out of here. Get back here. Is this where I came in? Nope. This way. Okay. Let's get out of the water. Somehow. There we go. Okay. Now, that's the door that I would still like to figure out a way in. Now that I... Okay, I'm going to try something. Which probably won't work. No, there's no way I can jump across there. I'm going to hit that. Mind you, it's not a powered door. So I may not be able to get through it anyway. Even if I can manage to get over there. No. Okay. I'll think about it. But I don't think that's a place we can get to. Alright. Time to get in the Seamoth and head back to the base. Alright, just gonna pause for a minute here to stretch again. Funny Bun! I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Thank you for putting up with my education efforts. Very kind of you to say that, Funny Bun. And Crazy Miner on Mixer, hello, welcome to the stream. And I see Andrew's filling you in, so I'll get back to the RP.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now that we've been running into those bloodsuckers in the ship, I kind of expected a few to greet us when we came out. Evidently, they don't mind radiation. Okay. Now, there was a sand shark along here that gets a little irritated when we pass over his territories, so we'll just have to go quickly. Back to Port Revenge. Actually, I'm surprised that that sand shark didn't get sick from the radiation. I mean, that issue should be going away, but still. Ah, there he is. I knew it. Almost back. And I think I might have a sleep before we head back. Because, well, it's been a long day. In many ways. But I think I might put up a few shelves before I lay down. Because that needs to start to get under control. The storage room, I mean, needs to be... Oh, actually, I forgot that I can park elsewhere now. And have the battery recharged, don't run into the strut. And here we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Whew. Back safe and in one piece. Wow. And Funny Bun, that sounds fine to me. Let me know if you're going to use the same name for the character. I'll just assume that you're, like, from Ryley's point of view, she'll assume you're a different fish, Psalm, by the same name, if you continue to use that name. Okay. Now, we do have that upgrade. And, of course, I have to take the long way around, because, you know. Okay. Upgrade modules. Now, where was it? Sea Moth Depth Module Mark 1. Enhances safe diving depth. Does not stack. So, in other words, you can only put one in here, and you'd need probably a Mark 2 to make it better. So, Crush Depths is now 300 meters. That is wonderful. We can go deeper. Lovely. Alright. Come on. You know. There we go. Ladders. Ladders are going to be the end of me. Alright, so we have a charged battery here, and we have a whole bunch of... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Get out of there. You need charging. You need charging. You need charging. You and you. And let's put you in the parts. Okay, that's 100. Let's get you out of there. You out. You're 100. You're 100, you're 100, and you're 100. Alright, let's take 4 with us. Until I decide where I want to put these bags, I'm going to put them in the equipment box. An engine efficiency module for something we can't build yet, so that would, I guess, go in the part box. And, fortunately, now that I'm not panicking when something bites me, we don't need to have as many of these on me. We're going to save the higher quality food and take some... I guess we'll have some fresh fish for breakfast, as it were. And we do need titanium, so let's take these. Probably going to need another piece here. And we need some quartz. And we need the habitat builder. I think I'm going to eat first. Delicious Gary fish, yum. You know, if I ever disliked somebody named Gary, I'd get great satisfaction from, you know, destroying a Gary by eating them, but no. I didn't have a Gary that I disliked. But that did taste better than the dried stuff. You brought back coral munchies. That sounds like it would break my teeth. But they're for Tom, so that's fine. Of course, that just because it's called a coral munchie doesn't mean it's made for coral, but... Okay, we're gonna make some more of these. And we're probably gonna have to label them, but I'll worry about that later. I figure I need about 8 of them total when all is said and done with what we currently have access to. So... let's build ourselves these. Okay. I don't want to make the fit through here too tight, so we're going to build them back to back. As close as I can get them. Might have to go get some more supplies, but... okay, so here... actually, let's build this one first. Might be able to fit them closer. No, don't need to open it. And... dang it. Right there. And... that'll have to do. Okay, so we do need some more titanium. I did put a... yes, I did. Oh, Sam. You must be a new member of the tribe. from what you're saying to Tom. Sorry if I'm eavesdropping. You don't like it when a really big scary fish monster comes by and hunts stalkers? I hope you're not talking about me, because I haven't been hunting any stalkers. Although, I suppose I'd rather it be me that you were talking about, because the alternative is that there's something else big that comes by occasionally. Okay, so these didn't really go as tight against each other. These ones did, but these ones did not. Well, I'm not going to deconstruct them just to fix them. So we're going to start a second set over here, so I want to have enough room to go in and out. So what if we put... Yeah, if we put it here like we did over here where we put it just... That will make them the same. And, yeah, right there. Is that where I want it? I think so. I guess I need to build this first one. Dang it, I need more titanium. Still got 2 more quartz, but let's grab 1 more quartz. We'll do 1 more. Or 2 more, like, you know, so there was a row of 3 there. And that should be enough. Then we need to make signs. And for signs, we need copper. It's not me. It's too little. You don't know what the monster... Or I'm too little. It's bigger than me. Okay. And it hunts a stalker and carries away in its mouth. That's a big one. Ah, well, we will... I'm sure there's still things out there that I haven't run into. I just hope they're not nearby. I keep hearing Gary fish out there. They're very chatty. In their language. Fish. Okay. Now, do I want to do it like this, or maybe over this way make more sense? Okay, so that gives us 8, and I did say I figured we needed 8. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that for now. I wish signs didn't take so much copper, but they do. Just trying to remember where... Is it the habitat builder I need for it? Possibly. But we can make a bed now, too. I need fiber mesh for it. Here's the signs. Yeah. They need copper wire. So... And copper wire takes 2 coppers. We're gonna make 3 signs. We'll have to make them over time. We'll do them carefully. Okay. Except I can't put a sign on these. Can I put it on the end? No? Well, that sucks. We'll put it on the walls, which... Oh, great. So I just have to remember what's in there. Well, that's not a recipe for disaster at all. I wish I hadn't made the copper wire. Well, okay. I guess I'll have to transfer stuff over there. In the meantime, I got some copper wire that I would rather not have made. But we need fiber mesh. Nothing there. And we probably need titanium. Now, about my bed. I'm not going to put it in here. I was originally thinking of doing it here, but I think I'd rather keep this as my living room. Since peers are going to be here for a while. I'll do that as my living room, and I'm going to put my bedroom up here, which means we're going to need a window. Because I would like to look out at the ocean. Do I want a single bed or a double bed? Maybe a double bed. Sure. Why not? Don't I have everything I need? Yes. Are you too close? Oh, okay. You are too close to the wall. Gotcha. You want to be in the precise center of the room. Really? Well, that's a big waste of space. Okay, fine. Well, if you're going to do it like that, habitat builder, I'm going to do it like this. And then we're going to move it as close to this way as we can. Oh, excuse me, I think I'll sleep. Oh, that felt so good. It only felt like I slept a couple of minutes there, but... Oh, that felt so nice. Okay, so, window. The odd one seems frustrated. Yeah, the rules of where I can place things because of the habitat builder is very odd at times. Yes, I didn't sleep very long. I just wanted to enjoy the feel of a bed. It's been so long. Now, I won't worry about putting other things in here for the moment. But I did want to put in a window. Because I do remember somebody saying something about me not having any windows. So we do need to make a piece of glass. So let's do that. Well, it wasn't mine, but at least it feels a bit more like home. Alright, now for the window. I think I might actually want a few more windows in here. We do need to get some more quartz, though. And possibly, let's reinforce. That's the word I'm looking for. Reinforce. Not the foundation. Here we are. Oh, we need lithium for that. I do like seeing things outside, so it's not that I have, you know, a dislike of windows or anything. That's not where they are. It's just that right now the glass uses so much of the quartz, but I do want to put in a couple more windows because that's the first room that I really felt like I needed windows or wanted windows in. So let's put this back in the parts. Oh, it's you. I heard that, and I wasn't sure what was making the noise. No. Whoa. Let's put you in parts. And probably need some more titanium. Gonna have to collect more. But I would like to reinforce the bedroom. Just a little bit. This is not where I meant to go. I kind of like having my knife right there. Thank you. Okay. Let's put a window here. And I guess we could put one on the other side too. Oh, we need to... Yeah, we need to make the glass, but we can place the windows, so... There. And then... The... reinforcement, is it outside? Here we are. Want to put one there. Yeah, need to go down and make the glass and deconstruct the thingy here. The ingot. 2 pieces of glass. Well, it's not the greatest view ever, but I do want to see in that direction. Well, given that that's here, I'm actually thinking maybe I want to put a window there too. Alright, well, let's do the reinforcement over here. Alright, that should be enough reinforcement. But yeah, let's do a 4th window, and then that will be all the windows for the moment. Oh, would help if I had the quartz with which to make... Okay, so I'm not out of quartz, that's nice. Yet. Okay. Dang it, why do I keep doing that? Yes, I do need to climb, but not yet. I need to climb over here. Alright. Window? Oh. Yes, you do. Alright. Well, it's kind of... Oh, and this actually gives us a view of the geyser as well. Alright. That will do. Well, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to have a nice bite to eat, something to drink. Then I'm going to move all the supplies out of the hallway over to here. And then... then we can see about... Yes, I know, I'm planning on it. Then we can see about getting rid of some of these lockers and putting in a bulkhead instead. Now that we won't need all these here. But this is the first thing I built, so that's why I filled it with lockers. So we had a place to put everything. And everything in its place. But, yeah. Okay. I'm going to have my drink of water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yes. And I'm not hungry enough to eat, but this does look like these are done. So let's take these batteries that have been charged out. Let's put in the one that was 0. And this is full. Can go in there, and you. So I think I'm gonna have to have a spillover. Got so many batteries in here that I'm gonna put some in the consumable equipment. I only want to take 3 back with us, and nothing there. All right. The tribe's about to go on another hunt? Oh, you're talking to Som. Gotcha. All right. Well, I will say, Tom, as someone who is a loner by nature, it can be really hard getting used to sticking with a group. So, if Som sounds like he probably was a loner, or is a loner by nature, given that he's growing into a new life, be patient with him. In the meantime, I think I am going to sleep. More than a nap, I'm going to have a proper sleep in my bed. My first proper night's sleep ever here. And I have to admit, knowing that it's in a room that has extra bulkheads does make me feel a little better. Because we've been lucky. I don't know if those big Leviathan shape or Leviathan class, I don't know what they're called. The reefbacks, those are Leviathan class as well, but they're herbivores, so they're fine. It's the other ones that we kept seeing in the distance with the they look a lot like a squid from my world, but not exactly. It just similar. yeah, those I'd be very surprised if those were herbivores. They just don't look like herbivores to me. And, well, I'm pretty sure my base would be toast if they came along. So I just have to hope that me being in the shallows makes it unlikely that that will ever happen. But if it does, hopefully I have time to wake up and know that I'm about to carp it before it happens. At least I can see. Well, Leviathan is a class. It just means an extremely huge sea creature in this case. So, yeah. If they're carnivorous Leviathans, yeah, I'm pretty scared about those, let me tell you. Alright, I'm gonna sleep. I'll talk to you guys when I wake up. It's been great having you with me today. Makes it a lot less lonely. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I went overtime today on purpose because, well, I didn't stream yesterday due to technical issues, so we got a bit extra time today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. Off camera, I will start moving the inventory over, but I won't do any deconstruction until we're on stream again. But I will do the tedious moving things from point A to point B off camera. And if I have the time, some restocking, but we'll see how it goes. So tomorrow, most likely, she will be going back into the Aurora and seeing that area that she couldn't get to before, because she needs to make some more fire suppressant things. Extinguishers, that's what I was looking for. And Andrew, you might not be able to make the next stream due to work. Well, I'm going to cross my fingers that you're able to make it, but it's been awesome having you guys here. And you will be missing it due to work? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I will be streaming on the weekend, so both days. So hopefully you might be able to make it for Sunday then. Alright guys, you have a good night, and I will see you in the stream. Like I said, it's been a blast. Enjoy having you here with me. The next stream is tomorrow at 1 p.m. MDT. I stream at the same time each day, Wednesday to Sunday. And it's only when real life interferes that I don't stream. But if you want to check the stream, if you're on YouTube, so if you look at the upcoming live stream section of my channel, then you'll be able to set reminders for yourself that it's going to come, because I have the events set up for the whole week ahead of time. You don't know if you'll be able to make it? Well, I'll miss you if you won't, but I'll see you again another time if not. Alright guys. Oh yes, I almost forgot to do this. 1 p.m. MDT, yes. It is currently 3:36 p.m. for me right now, just for reference so you can translate. Alright guys, you take care, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow or very soon. Bye. Thank you so much to my wonderful patrons. You keep me streaming and multicasting. At the $30 level, I'd like to thank TexCub SF. At the $5 level, I'd like to thank Greater Raider. Want to become a patron? Go to patreon.com/ValsNoisyToys. Do you want to play with me? Support me at the $5 level or higher, and you'll be invited to the end of the month ValsNoisyToys patron games. And once again, thanks so much to my patrons.